Men should always pay. If he splits the bill, then he doesn't love you. I told my wife that this advice is unacceptable and to stop coercing our daughter. Am I the a-hole? My wife and I have been married 18 years. We have our 16-year-old who has been dating a slightly shy, awkward young man for about 3 to 4 months now. He seems very nervous around my daughter and has admitted in a passing comment here and there to my wife and I that he can't believe she agreed to date him and he thinks she is way out of his league. My wife is usually an independent, awesome woman, and her ideals align closely with mine, particularly in terms of feminism and equality. We both have striven to raise our daughter to be as independent and as capable as possible. But since my daughter has been dating this kid, my wife has changed considerably and has given our daughter advice that has left me with raised eyebrows more than once. Some of the advice I've heard my wife give is, oh, it's cute for boys to pay for everything, especially in your first relationship. Or, oh, honey, don't worry about that. He can pay for it for you. If he really liked you, he would. Man's 16. Like where do you think he's getting this cash? He's just taking it from his parents. I've tried to balance this out by telling my daughter straight away, 2 people in a partnership should be contributing equally. And my personal favorite, if someone asks if they can take you out to dinner, it's reasonable to expect them to pay. But if someone asks you to grab dinner with them, it's reasonable to split the payment. I figured that would be an easy way for a young person to understand the difference. However, I've noticed my daughter becoming more and more entitled with her boyfriend's money. That Dunkin' Donuts money. She's spending it quickly. They haven't been anywhere, obviously, since we're home. But the way she talks about him, oh, I'll just ask him to pay for X, etc., leaves a bad taste in my mouth. She's also flippantly bragged/mentioned that she gets him to buy him gift cards for her, etc., by mentioning her mother's advice. If you really liked me, you'd pay for X. Man's buying gift cards. This feels like a scam. This feels like a catfish, bro. I spoke to my wife privately and told her my concerns. She insists it's a rite of passage for girls, and it's cute that she should feel a guy is completely spoiling her. I told her that it's not cute for her to be thinking it's acceptable to view relationships as personal ATMs. And my wife became very angry with me and is now calling me an a-hole with a lot of hostility. Am I the a-hole? That's so terrible. And I think it also cheapens the relationship. You are a piggy bank to me. Life's unfair for us fellas sometimes. Oh, it's so hard being with the patriarchy. Just kidding. Am I the a-hole for the response that I gave to my brother-in-law for him commenting that my dress was not fit for a wedding?
How dare you wear what you please?
Yeah, come on. Express yourself. Hear me out. That's how it starts. So my brother-in-law, my husband's mother, for all of you, or my husband's brother's mother, my husband's brother, was married to a woman from Greece. Mamma Mia. Wait, Mamma Mia is in Greece, yeah?
That's,
Here we go again.
wait, ABBA?
My mind. ABBA is not from Greece. ABBA's from Sweden, but I think Mamma Mia was filmed in Greece. Anyway, that's not part of the story.
Yeah.
Was married to a woman from Greece. Her name is Nana. Nana. I don't know how the Greeks pronounce things.
Nana?
Nana.
Who knows?
That's my grandma's name. And the reason, well, not her name, but just what I call
her granny name.
Her granny name. Granny Nanny. And the reason for, wait, what? We're already getting to divorce. And the reason for their divorce is because of how much my conservative brother-in-law tried to control her clothes and the places she went. So they're divorced? So
they're divorced now.
They're divorced now. So right now they're divorced, and it's because he's very controlling.
Yeah, of places. I'm curious to see what that's about.
I don't know. Don't go to the strip club. I could understand that being a place. But if it's like, hey, don't go to hang out with your girls.
Don't go to the grocery store.
Don't go to the grocery store. Don't go to your job.
Yeah.
That's when it gets.
Go to your job.
That's when it gets a little iffy. Only strip club bands. It's the only bands that I allow, and bands to Lincoln Park. Ayo.
To make her dance.
Bands to make her dance. He didn't want the divorce and was hoping Nana would accept the life he offered and stay. But she didn't.
Oh, sorry.
That's what you get for being a misogynistic prick.
That's right.
This happened 2 years ago. He now moved back with my in-laws, and we'd see him more often. He tried to comment on how I dress on multiple occasions, and it's unbearable. Honestly, Sounds
It
unbearable.
would be.
Yeah.
Imagine if I'm like, wow, Sam, looking pretty promiscuous in that tight black tee over there.
And I would say, ooh, what you looking at, John? You looking at these perky nips?
And I would say, yes.
Damn straight.
Damn straight, son.
Damn straight.
Spread them.
Okay. But since my in-laws said he's struggling and depressed, I let it go. Honestly, like, you're probably struggling and depressed because you're pushing everyone away because you're trying to be so controlling. Come on.
Yep.
Stop being less controlling.
Do that.
On Friday, my in-laws celebrated my husband's 30th birthday at their home. It sounds like Mamma Mia. I'm just like, or I guess it's Mamma Mia. John has never seen Mamma Mia.
I've never known.
Sounds like Mamma Mia. I wore a heart-shaped blue dress and had my hair up. A heart-shaped blue dress. What does that even look like?
I just imagine like a heart in the
Chestal
area.
regions.
Because then there'd be like cleavage where the heart goes.
Yeah.
to the point.
Okay. That makes
Maybe
sense.
That's what it
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's literally a giant heart
That's
costume.
what I'm imagining like you know those like those guys that dress up in massive costumes to like,
Right.
hey, we got discounts. Like a guy that will dress up as like a sandwich for Subway sandwiches.
Even better, a realistic human heart with like all the valves and it's like just pulsing and just bleeding everywhere.
As a human
as
heart
a functioning literal
and
human
the
heart.
brother-in-law is like, bro, what are you wearing? Why are you bleeding all over the thing?
I could maybe side with him if that was the case. Maybe.
You're bleeding.
You're bleeding everywhere.
She's wearing a white dress, and you've come as a bloody heart.
That would be amazing.
Okay,
I would respect that.
I don't think that's the situation though. So in conclusion, we don't think that she was dressed up as a bloody heart. While we were eating, my brother-in-law pointed at me and said that my cleavage was showing.
Uh-oh.
And I shouldn't have worn this dress because it looked inappropriate. And we were at a freaking family gathering.
Family can't see some titties? Hello? We can say that now because it's on podcast.
This is Spotify. Family can't see some titties. That you know, actually, funny enough, that is the state slogan for Alabama.
Family can't see some titties. With a southern accent.
Family can't see some titties.
See some titties.
Just kidding. It's not Alabama. If anyone from Alabama, this is not a direct at.
Unless you're actually doing that.
Unless you're actually doing that, then it's an at. I was utterly shocked. Everyone was staring at me, and I felt so embarrassed and on the spot. He looked at me, waiting for me to blow up, probably. But I laughed and told him, knock, knock.
Okay.
And he's like, who's there? And I said, Nana, which is the wife that divorced him.
Right.
How he paused and seemed confused at the mention of this name. He then faked her name and said, and then he faked a laugh and said, Nana who? Because now he's uncomfortable because she's bringing up his ex-wife.
Right.
And I said, Nana, your goddamn business.
Hey.
It's
Stupid
none of your goddamn
motherfucker.
business what I'm wearing, okay? He got upset and quickly left the table. Gosh darn right. My sister-in-laws laughed, but my husband and his parents were upset and later said that I was out of line for bringing up Nana to my brother-in-law, knowing how heartbroken and depressed he was because of her. His mom said I was petty and didn't need to dig at him just to prove a point. My husband thinks I'm in the wrong as well and that I was being deliberately hurtful by bringing up Nana.
Whack.
Okay, well, to be fair, she was being deliberately hurtful by bringing up Nana, but also he was being a dick.
Yeah, you fire back.
You know, if you want to come to the gun range, well, I guess the gun range didn't shoot back. If you want to, what an outlaw? Yeah,
If you want to go to a duel,
if
you show up to a duel, expect to get shot at.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't expect to draw, fire, miss, and then get struck in the heart, and then you're bleeding over, and then you're wearing the heart-shaped dress.
Come on. Get out of here with that.
Get out of here.